Hello everyone, Kate here from Keight Krafts, sharing with you another project for Hollow Tree Hobbies. Let's get started. So to kick things off, I've gone ahead and cut out a panel of glitter cardstock at 4¼ by 5½, and I've used the largest of these small rounded stitch rectangles by Fawn from their new release. And we have gone ahead and double stuck this because we are going to be gluing on top of glitter, and I want to make sure that I've got a good adhesion. And of course, today we are going to be working with, you guessed it, the Swivel Surprise. And if you watched last week's program, I had made a Swivel Surprise card using the Booyah stamp, and I decided to switch things up and go a little holiday with this one. Have you guys started your holiday cards yet? I know I sure have. So with that being said, we've gone ahead and we've used one of the dies from the Swivel Surprise, and we've gone ahead and cut out that little ring, and then I've cut it in half, and we used it kind of almost like a little glittery rainbow. And here I'm going over the little critters that I've cut. These critters are actually from the Simply Celebrate Santa stamp set, and this was a gift with purchase last year that they finally came out with the dies for, and I am super happy with it. I do love the Simply Celebrate line. I think it is great for making quick and simple cards like what we're doing today. So I've gone ahead off camera and we've added a little bit of foam tape to the back of our little focal point here, and I'm adding some double stick with my Barely Arts glue, and we are going to go ahead and line that up before we drop it on a project. And we are going to line that up and give that a good mash down. Now, I thought about the sentiment beforehand, and I accidentally stamped it the wrong way on the cardstock itself. So you'll see that in a minute. We're going to cover that up. Nobody's going to, but you, me, and, whoever else is watching this. So here we have gone ahead and used the same small rounded stitched rectangle, the largest one of it, and we've cut out a panel of the candy lane that goes along with the stripy one with the little gold foil, and we use the stamp set from Cheery Christmas. And now we're going to be using the stamp set from the Scribbled Sentiment Winter set, which I find that goes really nice with the scribbles in the Cheery Christmas stamp set with the deers. And I thought, I probably could have put this on beforehand, but I decided to risk everything and tried to stamp with that foam tape, and actually it turned out quite nice. So you could see that I'd stamped Happy Holidays on the wrong way. I probably should have done it in landscape instead of portrait, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead when I did it. But I didn't want to waste the cardstock, so we are just going to glue our panel over top of it and nobody will be none the wiser. So we're going to write Hollow Tree Hobbies in with our Barely Arts glue. We will make sure to line that up the right orientation, give that a good bash down, and we have that all ready to go. So next up, we are going to take that inner panel that we had cut out and we had stamped on, and we are going to add a big fat heart with an arrow and HTH in the middle because we love Hollow Tree Hobbies. And we are going to go ahead and make sure that we're gluing that down on the right side. So you can see, may your holidays be cheery and bright. So next, I have gone ahead and cut out the little T-sword piece that we're going to need for the inner mechanism, and I've gone ahead and used my highlighter to show you where the tape goes, and off camera I've gone ahead and done the tape. So next I'm going to fold towards me, burnish that, and then we're going to fold away from me and burnish on that angle, and then we'll go ahead and do the same the other direction there, away from me, give that a good mash down, and then we are going to fold that top bit, give that a mash down, and then we'll fold that bottom bit and give that a good mash down. Now I find that little bit folding away from me and for me, and you get that little peaks and valleys and whatnot, I find that the mechanism closes a lot easier than just folding it all towards yourself. So next we are going to add some double stick, and we are going to make sure that that mechanism is all nice and folded up, and we are going to give ourselves an eyeball of where the center of that card is going to be, and we'll give that a good mash down. So once we've done that, we'll test our work, make sure that that opens up okay, and then we'll go ahead and pull the release tape off the top bit here. Now you want to do this bit first because it's easier to see because the other piece is a bit bigger and covers up a little more real estate. So if you work with the small bit first, it'll work a little bit easier. So just again, testing out my efforts here, make sure that that's open, and then we're going to pull off the release tape to the bottom little swoosh area here. Add a little bit of double stick to make sure that that's going to stay for a while. And then we're going to slot that in just like so. Line up on that little swoosh there, give that a good mash down, and then we are going to check our handiwork to make sure that nothing is sticking and everything is moving nicely. This is so much fun, guys. I just love it. I can't wait to make more with this. You guys are probably just going to get sick of me making these kinds of cards. So next we're going to pull off that little triangle bit. Again, you don't have to add the double-sided tape there. You can add liquid glue. And there is an X there that we are going to line up with the other X. Give that a good mash down. And then once we're happy with that, we can go ahead with the next little bit. Now, I probably could have put tape on this bit before I glued it down, but I was getting ahead of myself and I was just so excited to make this card. So we've gone ahead and put our double stick down here or our double-sided tape. We'll add some double stick, and then we're going to orientate our card a different way. We're going to go in landscape, so that way when you open it, the cheery deer is just sitting there really cute. Now, I did the inside super simple. I didn't want to go overboard because there was a little bit going on in this card, and I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go in, so I could come back to this card at a later date and add something a little more personal to it. So here you have my finished card for now. I really hope that you enjoyed today's project, and I encourage you to head over to the Hollow Tree Hobbies website, as well as their social media, and if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me today. Take care.